Hello everybody and welcome back to more Fallout 4. Let's continue talking to people in here.
Report anything suspicious to the SRB.
Don't think I will be doing that now. So, regarding the whole video stuttering issue, I think it's just the program I was using, which is Shadowplay, which is the whole NVIDIA's video capture thing. It did not work out because of the whole stuttering thing. I'm using OBS right now, but once again, not sure how this is gonna go because now the file sizes seem enormous, but we'll see. That's what sucks about getting a new computer, is like trying to set everything up perfectly. Alright, anything more?
Constant vigilance is vital to preventing synth escapes.
Dr. Ayo.
Yes, what is it?
Okay, nothing
I'm
else.
good for now.
Very well.
His voice seemed very different from like just the regular talking voice
The
to
directorate should
his
take the synth escapes more seriously.
conversation voice.
I swear I spend half my time smoothing the feathers that Justin ruffles. We need to be able to collaborate with the other divisions, and that's a lot harder when they're always angry at us.
Angry about what?
What's Justin doing that's causing friction?
Oh, he's just pushy and demanding. He thinks his problem should be everyone's biggest concern. I have to admit, though, the other divisions have never taken our needs as seriously as they should. Guess they see us as a necessary evil or something. It's really not fair. Oh, just listen to me. It's the first chance we've had to get acquainted, and all I want to do is complain. In any case, it was good to meet you.
That seems like a common trend.
Dr. Watson can be a
So
little obsessive when it
people
comes to rules
do
and
complain to me a lot.
Dr. Secord.
I know it'll be a difficult adjustment for you, but try to remember that synths aren't people. Like any machine, a synth can malfunction. Just wish it didn't happen so often.
Alright, so apparently there are no more speech options with you. Where'd the other lady go? I really hope you guys can't hear that goddamn dog barking in the
If you
background.
see any suspicious synth activity,
Excuse
report it
me,
immediately.
Justin. I would like to talk to that chick. No?
Everyone's excited about the new synth project.
Nobody has anything useful to say?
It's an honor to meet you, ma'am.
Excuse me.
Pardon me, ma'am.
constant vigilance is vital to preventing synth
I don't like that
escapes.
in this game, where they just talk to you randomly without you initiating conversation to them, and then you need to initiate conversation with them again if you want to enter an actual conversation with them. It just seems really dumb. Alright, I did miss some other areas, I know that. What is this place? I should probably just go look in the middle. That's the medic place, which I've already been. Advanced systems of food.
I can't imagine living on the surface. Sounds
Bioscience,
like a
whatever the
nightmare.
hell that is. Robotics. Apparently I
Dr.
missed
Orman's lecture on cold
robotics.
fusion was nothing
The hell
short
is
of a
this?
revelation.
And that's where I just came from. Alright. Someone told me I missed robotics, so I will trust you.
Nothing to report, ma'am.
Because you guys have a sharper eye for things than I do when I'm in the middle of a game, so...
Could have been anything.
You know.
It was probably just a
Did I turn off the interferometer?
fine motor control software.
I hope not.
If it were just a
Or maybe I do hope. I don't know.
but her eyes were moving as
What
well.
the hell is going on? Oh my god! That's creepy as fuck!
If you're about to launch into one of your passionate speeches about artificial sentience and machines with souls, don't bother. I've heard enough of them by now. I can write them down from
Oh,
memory.
But we
oh.
can't just ignore the question. If a synth can dream, why can't it have a soul? And if a synth has a soul, then it is a living person by every standard we can measure. Of course it is far more comfortable to think of them as machines, so we can do what we want with them.
If you disapprove of the work we do here, Dr. Benet, you will ratify the temple.
Now just a moment. I never said that. I'm simply trying to open everyone's
Ah!
eyes to new possibilities.
What the fuck?
It's an unwanted distraction. We're men of science, not philosophers. You do well to remember that.
Hi.
Welcome.
Hello.
Please proceed directly to
I'm
processing.
new here.
Ew. So are you next? This is quite possibly the most creepiest thing I've seen in Fallout games ever. So what happens now?
Do we really need all these coursers roaming the halls?
Wait, so these human-like synths, they actually have muscle underneath? And like bone and organs? I thought the human-like synths were basically just like robots with like skin plastered over them. Why do you guys keep making synths that look the same?
Welcome.
It'd be
Please
cooler
proceed
if they
directly to processing.
made it different every time. But that's cool how the little frame just keeps getting recycled like over and over. There's like 2 frames that just go back and forth. Oh, this is just weird. Okay.
Theoretical limits are made to be broken.
Hi.
Good day.
Nothing more to say, huh? Don't worry, guys. I'm putting these tools to good use. Heh. Production schedule. Blah, blah, blah. Plan system upgrades. Current projects. Please. Approved in progress. The implementation status below. Okay. I'm clicking. I'm clicking. Nothing's happening. Okay. View access logs. Production schedules. Blah blah blah. Why is he always redacted? I don't understand. Hold on. What? That's weird. Clicking it in a certain position allows me to go in, but not other places. SRB investigation. As you are all aware, from time to time one of our Gen 3 synths assigned to surface duty will malfunction and go off assignment. While only a rare occurrence in the past, in recent months, we have seen the number of losses rise noticeably. Dr. Ao has opened an investigation into this matter, and I must ask that you all give him your full cooperation as he looks into this troubling issue. Please answer his questions as completely as you can and provide Dr. Ao with any logs, materials, or other items he requests. With your help, I'm sure we can resolve this matter quickly. Thank you, Father. Gen 1 phase out. Per Father's plans, as discussed at the recent Directorate meeting, we will soon begin to phase out our Gen 1 synth units within the Institute, with the intention of relegating all remaining units to surface duties only. Our first-generation synths have served admirably and exceeded their design specifications in virtually every category, but the remarkable breakthroughs in synth design and production that have led to our latest, more aesthetically pleasing models herald a time for change. Over the next several years, we expect to replace all Gen 1 units with Gen 3 units, and in time we will enact a similar plan with Gen 2 units as well. As we look towards the future, let us also honor the memories of those whose hard work and innovation made the synths possible, and let us never forget the singular vision that challenged our forebears and that drives us today. Mankind redefined. Dr. Alan Benet. Unique project. Overriding directive to not alter our synth's basic functioning notwithstanding, Father has granted clearance for a rather unique project. In select Gen 3 units, the synthetic brain is indeed capable of accepting specific enhancements to the visual cortex, basal ganglia, and right parietal cortex. The result is substantially improved combat effectiveness due to two factors. One, an increased understanding of weapon accuracy to the extent that the combatant can actually visualize the percentage of effectively hitting targets or smaller areas on those targets. Hey, that's bats! 2. An altered sense of perception that mimics the effect of slowing or even stopping time. Bats! What? Recommend we commence surgery and field trials on appropriate operatives. What the fuck? That's totally bats. Now I feel kind of creeped out by the fact that I can use bats. What was it that I couldn't click on? This one? No, the upcoming projects. There we go. I don't know why it wouldn't let me go in before. Something was fucked up. Okay. Not too interesting there.
Excuse me.
The automated process for synth creation should not be interrupted.
I don't know if you've noticed, but I've increased synth responsiveness by 0.04%.
Good for you.
Doctor?
Ah, it's you. You're finally with us. I'd just like to apologize for any trouble our synths may have caused for you on your way here.
Hello.
They, of course,
Welcome.
couldn't be told of their
Please,
identity.
step this way for
And they have very
processing.
specific protocols for protecting themselves and institute interests.
I just got
Most
pushed
of
by a
which
synth, didn't I?
designed myself. Not to make problems for you, though. Will you be staying with us then?
What's it to you?
Oh, forgive me. I realize... Well, I understand that's somewhat personal. It would just mean a great deal to Sean. If you require anything, especially as it pertains to synths, please let me know.
Yeah,
Doc?
Another lovely day, isn't it? We're quite fortunate to have the synths to aid us. The synths
I want to
portraying you well, I
talk
hope.
to you. Can you enter a
Today is full of
conversation?
possibilities.
Really? He just told me that I can talk to him and now I can't talk. Fuck you, dude. Is this gonna be the same info? No. Oh dear. Okay. I haven't read this before, have I? Our monitoring of events on the surface have confirmed that the time is almost at hand. Very soon our guest will be here. I admit that I feel both hope and trepidation when I think of how our first meeting will go. Please make whatever preparation that you deem necessary. Consider all sensitive information to be classified for the time being. We cannot know for certain what our visitor's motivation will be, especially after coming into contact with the railroad. We will exercise caution, but we must also extend a warm welcome. In time, once a measure of trust has been earned, we can be more forthcoming. I need not remind you all how important this is to me personally, but I want you to also think of the opportunity for the entire Institute. We stand to gain a great deal if we can make the most of that opportunity. Okay, so they know that I've been... Well, they basically know everything about me. Power conservation update. I recently met with Dr. Lee to review the latest power distribution metrics, and there is both good news and bad to share. I'll begin with the good. It's clear that we have all taken to heart Dr. Lee's requests for greater emphasis on power conservation. The metrics demonstrate that we have improved their efficiency across the board. I'm particularly proud to note that the robotics division has shown the most improvement in this regard, surpassing even advanced systems. Well done. Unfortunately, the efforts we have made to date are simply not enough. We must continue to find ways to conserve without adversely impacting our research and production. I know what I'm asking is difficult, but I'm also completely confident that we will rise to the challenge. I have some ideas that will be discussed in the next directors' meeting. Until then, I ask that you please keep the need for conservation foremost in your thoughts. Father. Concerns regarding Charleston's prototype. I'm concerned at the pace of our progress in correcting the problems with the child synth prototype. I cannot impress upon this division enough the need to resolve these issues quickly and completely. Time and again we've corrected flaws only to see them return. I find myself questioning whether we're thoroughly testing these fixes before moving on to the next item. You know that I have great faith in all of you, but time is quickly running out. I must ask that you take whatever measures are necessary to meet the project targets within the time frame. Please make this your foremost priority. Missing synth investigation. It has been brought to my attention that some of you are displeased with the methods and practices employed by the SRB division in its ongoing investigation into the missing third-generation synths. I'd like to take a moment to address this matter. Firstly, know that I am aware of your concerns and that I intend to have a conversation with Director Ao in order to ensure that he is also aware. Any disruption to your work must be taken seriously, especially at this critical time. However, I must also ask for a measure of patience and cooperation from all of you. It is simply impossible to gather the information necessary to carry out this investigation without an element of distraction and inconvenience. Remember that your cooperation is vital to bringing this investigation to a swift and successful conclusion. I'm sure that's something we all want. Synth versus Android. As production of our Gen 3 synths continues apace, I would like to take this opportunity to formalize our categorization. The term android has been used interchangeably with synths for as long as the Institute has existed, and though some of our older residents may actually prefer android, Dr. Zimmer being a prime example, the term synth has always been more widely used. Today, our third-generation creations are truly synthetic beings, so the designation synth seems more appropriate than ever. From here on in, I strongly prefer all official Institute records and correspondences use the term synths or synths. Let us remember our past and appreciate the legacy of the android, but let us live for the future and recognize the power of the synth. Wow. Arguing semantics.
3 levels of approval. Do you believe that? 3!
With our third-generation synths, we've improved upon humanity.
Excuse me, Doctor.
Where'd your clipboard go, dude?
At a momentous time, our third-generation synths are a true breakthrough. The culmination of centuries of research. It's no exaggeration to say that they're superior in almost every way to human beings.
What makes them superior?
The list of improvements is exhausting.
Whoa, what's happening?
I can talk for an hour and still not cover all of it.
The machine is
Imagine
fucking
what
me
you could
over.
accomplish if you could live without fear of hunger or disease. Imagine what you could create if you could spend every waking moment of your life as you saw fit, with no need of sleep. Like I said, a momentous time.
Wow, I don't fall through into the liquid? Kind of expected it to, like, harm me or something. Okay, well, I believe that's it for robotics. Alright, so I have talked to everyone now. Talk to this Demona. Okay. Well, let's go talk to Father then. Was this the place with the
Your
clock?
presence here is a great
No.
gift. Not just
What
to
was the
Father,
place with
but
the
to
clock?
all of us.
Feels
So
like
now
this
it's been
project
above
has been
ground a
going
little
on.
time.
Maybe it's just
Sir,
Good to see
we've had another
somewhere to
a code
rest.
What? This is the 3rd time in 2 weeks. This is unacceptable. How could this happen?
We think there was a system glitch. We're looking into it.
Why are you looking at me?
You're all useless. I'll
I
figure out
love
what
my
happened.
work.
But in the
but I love
meantime,
being a
tell the
father
others to be
even
on high alert. I want more patrols and more rounds.
Stop
Right away,
looking at
sir.
me.
If you see anything even remotely suspicious, report it immediately. This absolutely cannot happen again. Got it?
Yes, sir. Understood.
Synths aren't human beings. but supposedly they're the future of humanity. I'll never understand it.
Hi, Doc.
You know what happens when people get robots to do all their work? They get fat and lazy, that's what. Real people doing real thinking and real work. That's the future I want.
If that's how you feel, why not leave?
Because we could do so much more. But no, everyone is obsessed with these damn synths. It's wasted potential. That's what it is. In any case, I suppose I should say, welcome. Perhaps a fresh perspective will do some good around here.
I wonder what he does.
Dr. Higgs.
Spend enough time here, and you'll be sick to death of the word synth. I certainly am.
What department do you work in? That you are so sick of synths. Alright, this way. Here? No? Did he move? He must have moved. I have to go up another level?
I wish Quentin would stop telling those stupid stories.
Oh, there you are.
Now that you've had a chance to see the Institute firsthand, what do you think?
Well... I want to get on his good side.
You've got technology here that I never dreamed possible. It's amazing.
I'm glad you can appreciate what we've accomplished. None of it has been easy. Ultimately, all our knowledge and resources are focused on a single goal. The goal is best summarized by our motto: mankind, redefined. Unfortunately, no advancement comes without occasional setbacks. As remarkable as our synths are, they can be dangerous without proper supervision. The superior synth mind and body attempting to wrestle with something approaching free will can be a recipe for chaos.
If the synths are intelligent and self-aware, then they have a right to free will.
However closely they may approximate human behavior, they are still our creations.
So are our babies.
They're
They're still our creation, but, you know.
A rogue synth has taken over the Raider gang at Libertalia. His memories have been erased, and his identity altered. He believes he's a man named Gabriel. Under his leadership, the Raiders have taken many innocent lives. I've dispatched a courser to Libertalia. I'd like you to join him and reclaim that synth.
Who erased his memories? And why?
Those idealistic radicals who call themselves the Railroad are behind it. We'll deal with them in time. But right now, the priority is to reclaim that synth before more harm is done. Now you should get moving. Many people are in danger, and a delay could cost lives.
Man.
Remember to practice good sanitation habits at all times.
I will strive to do so. Thank you.
The sooner that synth
okay.
is safely back.
Shush, 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 shush.
For everyone.
Shush, 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 shush. Where the fuck am I? I fell. I'm stuck. Okay. Okay. Well, that's interesting. I mean, I guess the railroad does have it right in one hand that, you know, if they're intelligent enough to have, like, self-awareness and all that, then they should have free will. But at the same time, what he just said kind of makes sense, too, that, you know, I guess it's like when you think about humans, just normal humans, with everything that a synth has, like super intelligence, super abilities and everything, then, you know, there's that good old saying, with great power comes great responsibility. And I guess, controlling synths is a way to impose responsibility on them, because without that control, they seem to be just missing that sense of responsibility. So I don't know. But are they missing that sense of responsibility? And is it really up to us to impose that sense of responsibility on them? I mean, like I said, I mean, just because we created something doesn't mean we have the right to complete control over it. Like human babies, mothers create human babies, doesn't mean that mothers should have complete control over their children all the time, right? Instead, mothers should be educating their children on responsibility, so maybe that's what we should be doing with synths? Treating them like human beings and then giving them a good education on morals and how to be a well-rounded person, rather than just outright controlling them and erasing their minds and all that. I don't know.
Greetings. As the Institute's requisition vendor,
Ah.
I can provide supplies for your missions on the surface. How may I assist you today?
I don't think I've talked to you yet.
I'll take a look, sure.
What do you have? What is that? Looks like a plasma pistol. Oh, I didn't mean to buy it. No, do I have a plasma pistol on me? I despise the naming of Fallout 4. Grenade. Ah. 38, 38. 28, 28. 25% faster fire rate and faster reload. Oh, okay. Interesting. What the heck? Can you wear these? Cool. This looks nice, and it's better than what I have. The helmet, I don't care about because I don't like helmets anyways. But, yeah, this looks nice. I will take it. Plasma sniper. Ooh. That could be nice if it was... Maybe I'll buy it later. I don't know. Alright. Yes. And... Oops. Apparel. God damn it. What was it called? That one. I hope it doesn't look weird. It looks weird. But then the one I was wearing before wasn't that great, but this neck thing, like what the heck? It looks weird as hell. Alright, well, what are we gonna do? Meet up with the Courser? Talk to Desdemona? Oh my god. I don't know what to do. Well, I guess we'll have to decide. But next time. So I'll see you guys then.